In this lesson, we're going to review the forecast formula. The forecast formula is used to create a prediction about an item, i.e., a couple examples maybe if you want to predict sales or profits for a specific period, and it uses previous results as the basis of predicting the future amounts. There's an inherent limitation in the simplicity of this forecast formula. The formula provides a prediction based on historical results and trends. Therefore, it cannot be taken with 100% certainty as being accurate if other variables may influence the outcome. So for instance, if you have other factors which may influence your forecast, then this may not be a formula that you want to rely on with 100% certainty. But if all else being equal, or you just want to present a forecast with the assumption that all else will be equal, then this is an appropriate forecast formula to use. So let's take a look at the formula in greater detail and then jump into an example. So the formula is equal to forecast and then forecast open parentheses data point x, comma known y's, comma known x's. The x is the data point for which you want to predict a value, and it must be numeric. The known y's is the dependent array or range of numerical data. The known x's is the independent array or range of numeric data. The variance of known x's must not be 0. So let's take a look at an example and see how this works in practice. In our example 1, we have the monthly sales of cars at a Toronto dealership as part of 2020 in the below table. So as we can see in cells D21 through D26, we've got January through June 2020 car sales, and the sales associated with each of those months is located in column E right beside it. Now, based on that data, we would like to forecast the sales for the same periods, i.e. the same months, but instead of 2020, we want to forecast for 2021. So we want to use these historical numbers and forecast the sales for 2021. Now we can do that using the forecast formula, and we do it in the table starting at row 35 in cells D35 through D41. So in cells D36 through D41, we've got the months January through June of 2021, and beside it, we have our forecast sales by month. Let's take a look at our formula starting in row 36 in cell E36 to see how we forecast 34 sales for January 2021. If we open up the cell, we can see that the forecast formula is equal to equals forecast, and then we put in the data point x, and the data point x is January 2021 because that's the data point that we want to predict, right? So we're trying to predict January 2021 in cell E36. We put equals forecast D36, which is January 2021, and then we put in the known y's, which is the car sales from January 2020 through June 2020, and that's in cells E21 through E26. And then we put in the cells for the known x's, and that's D21 through D26, because those are the independent range of data, and the dependent range of data is the known y's, and that's the car sales. When we press enter, we get a forecast of 34. We can carry that formula down and apply the forecast to get our statistical forecast of February through June 2021. As we can see, in June 2021, the forecast is 41 car sales based on the historical data that we have for 2020. So this is taking into consideration the trends and historical data that we have available and providing a simplistic forecast that we can use in our analysis. Let's take a look at another example. In example 2, the below report shows the monthly income and expense in columns E and F for XYZ company for 2020. We actually have data on January through June of 2020. The company's FP&A analyst wants to forecast the same months for 2022 using the data in this table as the basis for the forecast. So we can apply the same sort of statistical analysis using the forecast formula, and we do that starting in row 69. I'm going to open up cell E69, and I can see that we're using equals forecast. We're putting in the data point x, which is January 22, and then we put in the known y's, which is the income, and then the known x's is the months. When we hit enter, we can see that our forecast for income in January 2022 is 3771, and we can drag that formula down. The only thing that's going to change is the X data point. So for March 2022, we want to reference that cell to be able to forecast the income for March 2022. Similarly, for the expense side of things, we can just modify the formula to grab the expense data from January through June 2020 as the known Y's, and that'll allow us to forecast expenses for fiscal 2022. Hey guys, thanks for watching this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe from you. And if you want to learn more about Microsoft Excel, check out these videos above. And don't forget to check out our website, commercecurve.com, where we have lots of in-depth finance and accounting courses available with full training workbooks. All of our courses come with complete workbooks of lessons, examples, pre-built financial models, and training video. Hope to see you there.